Hey, great morning. What's going on, everyone? This is Zak Shahid broadcasting live from Shahidville, the beautiful city of Columbus, GA. It's time, y'all, for another live Zak Fact. Hopefully, you guys are planning on having a great day on purpose. This is day number 2 of the Dominate Social Media 7-day video challenge. So I see Facebook says it's building my audience out, and I appreciate Facebook doing that. So as Facebook builds my audience out, I will welcome all the live viewers to the broadcast. So as you live viewers come in, make some emojis go across the screen so I know you guys are here. Leave a comment in the comment stream. Say great morning to me so I see who all is in the building with Zak Shahid. Because right now I see Chris Ford in the building. Mary Thomas is in the building. Rebecca's in the building. Leon's in the building. Yolanda's in the building. All right, everybody's popping on. Hey, leave some comments, guys, so I see who all is popping in. Because you know sometimes these things be going by so fast when y'all pop in. I can't see who popping in. Let's see. Benny in the building. What's going on? Welcome. Great morning, millionaires. Yes. Welcome. Who else just popped on? T popped on. Jenny popped on. Zandria's here. All right, good stuff. All right, so look, guys, Facebook will continue to build this audience up. As you guys pop in again, leave me a comment. I will make sure to go back and re-engage with everybody who leaves me a comment that says great morning. If you are watching this on the replay, type in hashtag replay so I know who all the replay viewers are, okay? And if you get any type of value from today's broadcast, guys, please make sure you share the broadcast out so we give other people some value. So today's topic, day number 2, Dominate Social Media 7-day video challenge, is why I started a home-based business. Okay? So guys, many of you probably know my story, but for those of you who do not know, I grew up in Washington, D.C., right? Washington, D.C. And all my life, my dad has taught me, go to school, get a good education, start a business. Okay? That's what my dad told me. I was hard-headed though, okay? So my dad said, Zachy, go to school, get a good education, start a business. And it's crazy, guys, because when I was growing up, even my best friend's dad had a business, right? So, and my best friend dad, he was from a different country, right? My best friend dad, he was from Iran, okay? I have an Iranian best friend, okay? And my best friend dad, I never forget, he'll talk to me in Farsi, right? And he'll say, Zachy, yalla, listen, start home-based business. Like, start business. He didn't say home-based business, but he said, Zachy, start business. So I have my real dad and I have my best friend dad telling me, go to school, Zachy, start business, right? But what did Zachy decide to do? Zachy decided that I was going to go to school and I was going to work a job. Now, why? I don't know. I had 2 people all my life telling me, go to school, start a business, right? So anyway, guys, I never forget my first job. If you guys have ever been to Pentagon City in Virginia, my first job was at a hat store called Lids, right? And I was so excited to have this first job. You know, it was in a hat store, so I was selling these hats. You know, I used to wear this little red hat. So some of you may see me. I still wear that red hat today, right? So I used to wear this little red hat. I'm like, yes, I'm selling hats. You know what I'm saying? I got my first job. I'm doing good. Now here's the crazy thing, guys. I was a manager at 17. Okay, I was a manager at 17. So I can say I have been blessed that every job that I've ever had, I've always been the boss. Okay, I will go ahead and say that every job I've ever had, I have always been the boss, right? I've always been the manager. But guys, at 17, I was excited. I was like, oh my gosh, like I have my first job. I'm making some money. I don't have to worry about my dad giving me any money right now. Because let me tell y'all something. Working for your dad doesn't want to pay you. Let me go ahead and tell you that right now. My dad was like, listen, boy, I'm not paying you no money when I already put a roof over your head. I give you clothes and I feed you. I'm not paying you no money to come down to Foggy Bottom to work with me, right? So that's part of the reason why I decided to go and get a job. Cause I'm like, my dad is not paying me. Like, I want some cash money in my pocket. I hear you, Dad. I hear what you're saying. Like, you're feeding me, but I'm about to go get my own money, right? So I got my first job at 17, guys, and like 3 months later, I was a manager. So I was excited. I was the boss. Okay, you couldn't tell me nothing. I was the boss, you know what I'm saying? I was hiring people. I can fire people. I was the boss with a capital B. All right, so anyway, guys, as time progresses, though, and I go off to college. I went to college at Fort Valley State University. I majored in business management. So let me tell you the crazy thing. I never forget. I got into this huge argument with my teacher, one of my professors, in class one day because I said, hey, I got a question. I'm in school learning about business management from somebody who's never had a business. I said, why in the heck am I sitting in this class? Somebody please tell me. Like, my dad owns a business. My best friend dad owns a business. But yet I'm sitting in a class in college and my teacher is trying to teach me something he has never done. I said, do you even know anybody who owned a business? And he said, yeah, my brother owns like 20 IHOPs. And I was like, well, I should be listening to your brother, right? Like, why am I in class paying you all this money to teach me to do something you have never done? It makes no sense. So anyway, guys, I'm in college. I get my degree in business management. And then every job I had after then, guys, I've always been the manager. I have always managed multi-million-dollar companies, like big companies, right? I've been the manager. But guys, as I go through life, right? Because remember, I told you my first job was at 17. So as I graduate from college, I get married, I start a family. I'm like, you know what? I don't see how people do this all their life. I don't see how people work 40, 50, 60 years and then just hope they can retire. I don't see how people can work for somebody all their life. I just didn't get it. Me personally, I just didn't get it, right? So I've seen my dad build a business. I've seen my best friend dad build a business. And then here I go through college and I start working for somebody else. I start building billion-dollar businesses for other people, making them rich. And I'm sitting here like, why is my family still struggling? This makes no sense. Like, I'm putting in all these hours every single week to make somebody else multi-millionaires and billionaires, but my family is struggling. How does that make sense? Okay, so then I never forget, my dad told me a story about when I was born, right? Because see, when I was born, my dad quit his job. Okay, my dad quit his job when I was born, and that was 36 years ago. 36 years ago, my dad has not worked for anybody, period. 36 years, okay? My mom has not had a job for 36 years. Okay, my mom has been a stay-at-home mom for 36 years. And I remember my dad telling me I quit my job because I wanted my personal freedom back. I quit my job because I didn't want anybody telling me what to do. So, you know, as I'm going through life, I get married. I'm like, why are we struggling? And then, boom, Deuce is born. Now, when Deuce is born, I'm like, wait a minute. I got my first child. Okay. Hey, what's going on, y'all? I see y'all popping in. I'm just trying to make sure I stay on topic because I didn't write any notes down. So I will go back to re-engage with all my peeps. What's up, Nicole? So Deuce is born, right? And I'm like, wait a minute. Okay, something has to change because I do not want to miss all of that special time with my son, right? Because time flies by like this. If you guys understand that time flies by, type in the number 1 in the comment stream because time waits for nobody. Like, time goes by just like this. Okay, so Deuce is born, right? And I'm like, man, I have to do something to where, you know, when Deuce gets older and he says, Daddy, can you please come to my school for this event? Daddy can be there. Hey, Daddy, if you can come to my basketball game, can you be there? Daddy wants to be there. I don't want to miss out on that stuff. I don't want somebody telling me what I can't do. Okay, I can't spend time with my son. I can't go to a PTA meeting. I can't go to a basketball game because I got to go work and build somebody else's dream versus building my dream, right? So I said, you know what? I got to do something. I got to start some type of business on the side so that way, even while I'm still at work, okay, I still can do something to build my dream, okay? So guys, listen, that's why I started a home-based business because I wanted time freedom. I wanted personal freedom. I wanted financial freedom. Those are the 3 freedoms that everybody is looking for, right? Guys, time goes by the blink of an eye. Okay, I was tired of building companies for somebody else, but not doing anything to leave a legacy for my family, right? So I started a home-based business. Now, I will tell you guys, there is a big misconception from a lot of people about home-based businesses, right? So a lot of the times, especially if you guys are in network marketing or affiliate marketing, you will get people to tell you, oh, I don't want to do that. it sounds like one of those pyramid things. It's a pyramid thing. And they say it just like that, right? And they make they make these little crazy faces like, that sounds like a pyramid thing. If anybody has ever told you that, type in the number 2 in the comment stream, right? They always say, oh, it sounds like a pyramid. I don't want to do that. You know, I know somebody who started a home business and they lost a lot of money. I don't want to do that. I'm trying to make money, not spend money. You know, I can go to my job and make some money. Guys, people say that crazy crap all the time, right? So me being me, if you guys know Zak Shahid, sometimes I get a little cocky, right? Sometimes I can give a little bit of pushback. And especially when you're talking to somebody who has been a manager for years. So when people tell me, oh, I don't like pyramids, I said, oh, really? You don't like pyramids? What do you think this job is? Hello, somebody. Where are we working at? This is a pyramid. Hello, somebody. Guess what? Who's doing all the work? Who's doing all the work? Listen, I used to tell all my employees, who makes more money, you or me? And all my employees say, you do, Zach. I said, okay, if you do more work than me, who makes the most money? You do, Zach. I said, okay, who does more work, me or my supervisor? They say, you do, Zach. I said, who gets paid more money? Your supervisor, Zach. Is it at a pyramid? I'm like, come on, guys. Use common sense. Use common sense. Stop using terminology that some broke person taught you. Oh, my God. Somebody type that in the comment stream right now. Stop using terminology that some other broke person taught you. Because guess what? That other broke person is going to keep you broke just like them. Hello. Period. Period, guys. Listen, if you have been working more than 20 years of your life and you are still saying, oh, I'm struggling. Oh, I don't have no savings in the bank. I just got laid off last week. My job is thinking about firing me. If you have been working 20 years and you are still saying the same crap over and over and over and over, guys, it is the definition of insanity. You have been insane for 20 years of your life. I'm sorry, Zach, got to keep it real. If you have been saying that for the last 20 years, you have been insane for 20 years of your life. So when are you going to do something different? When? Somebody please tell me. I am tired of people always saying, oh, I don't have no money. Oh, I'm struggling. Oh, my boss just sucks. All the co-workers just suck. I'm not making no money. They cut my income. They cut my this and this and that. I just got laid off. Blah, 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 blah. But you continually choose every day of your life to stay stuck in the same situation for the last 20 years. Come on, guys. Let's be real. Let me sip this water real quick. I ain't done talking to y'all yet. So look, and if you have not shared this broadcast, share the broadcast out. So why did I start a home-based business? Because my dad, my best friend's dad, I saw what was happening in corporate America, and I also read this book right here. If you guys are working a job and you have not read this book, I highly recommend you go read The Cash Flow Quadrant. When I read this book right here, guys, it woke me up. It woke me up. I'm sitting here like, oh my God, all of my life, my dad and my best friend dad has told me, Zachy, go to school, start a business. Go to school, start a business. Be a business owner. Create you some leverage. Create you some residual income. All of my life, I was taught that. But I decided to go do something different. And then I read that book and oh my God, light bulbs popping off. And Robert Kiyosaki just tied it all back in. And I was like, Zach, it is time to step up your game. It is time to leave a legacy for your family, because guess what? The owner of your job, they're going to leave a legacy for their family. But what legacy will you leave for your family? Okay. And that's what made me start a home-based business, guys. I had to get time freedom, personal freedom, and financial freedom. I had to find a way to leave a legacy for Deuce and Zion. Because at the end of the day, it is my responsibility for bringing them children into this world to leave them something other than debt. I'm going to say it again. It is my responsibility for bringing my children in the world to leave them something other than debt. But how many people leave this earth and they do not leave a legacy for their family? all they leave is a bunch of debt. And their kids are like, how are we going to pay for the funeral? How are we going to do this? It's a bunch of debt left. Guys, I am trying to leave a legacy for my family. That's why I started a home-based business. And if you're somebody around here that's still talking about, I don't want to spend money to make money. Great. Guess what? We need employees. I need somebody to do my dry cleaning. I need somebody to serve me at the restaurants. We need employees. I'm sorry. Everybody can't be a business owner. They just can't. But if you have any type of tenacity, okay, and for all my Qs watching right now, y'all see it in the back, for all my Qs watching right now, if you have any type of tenacity, okay, you will get some ingenuity about yourself and you will make something happen so you can leave a legacy for your family. There are no excuses. There are no excuses. There are too many ways to make money right now, especially with social media. There is too many ways to make money for anybody to be sitting around here talking about I'm just broke. I don't have no way to make any money. Oh, my boss. Guys, there's too many ways to make money. It's too many ways to put your income on autopilot. So even while you're at work, you can still make money. Even while you're at work, you can leave a legacy for your family. It's too many ways. Social media has leveled the playing field. It has leveled the playing field to where you can take $100 and you can flip that $100 to $1,000 a day. I'm telling you guys, it's too easy. You just have to learn skill sets and learn how to do it. Period. There's no longer any excuses. None. Get over yourself. Time out for the excuses. There's no longer any excuses. If you're sitting around here complaining, stop being insane. Like I said, some of y'all have been insane for the last 20 years of your life. So when are you going to do something different? When are you going to step outside your comfort zone to leave a legacy for your family and not leave them debt? So to wrap this up, guys, that's Dominate Social Media day number 2. Why I started a home-based business, because I will leave a legacy for my boys. I will not leave them debt. I will not be a person who worked 40, 50, 60 years of my life and just die. What is going to be in your dash, guys? What's going to be your dash? Everybody has a dash on their tombstone. My dash is going to say 1981 until whenever the Lord takes me off this earth. Zak Shahid did X, Y, and Z, and his family is set up for life, generations, period. That's the bottom line. I claim it. I speak it. I know it to be true. It is going to happen. So now what are you going to speak for you and your family? What legacy are you going to leave for you and your family? Figure it out. Make it happen, guys. It's too many ways. I'm telling you. Don't be that person. Don't be that person that can say, oh, I shoulda, woulda, coulda. I wish I shoulda. Oh my gosh. I saw Zach doing it. I saw Yolanda doing it. I saw Chris Ford doing it. They told me. I shoulda listened to them. I shoulda, coulda, woulda. Guys, shoulda, coulda, woulda ain't making nobody no money. Okay. So get busy. Get plugged into people who can teach you skill sets, guys. Understand social media has leveraged the playing field. Okay. You can make a lot of money online, even while you're at work, because I do understand some of y'all love your job. You love your job, right? I get it. But ask yourself this question. If your job stops paying you tomorrow, how in the world would you maintain your same level of lifestyle? Okay. Ask yourself, if you got fired or laid off tomorrow, could you maintain your same level of lifestyle that you currently have right now? And if the answer is no, okay, then you need to figure out something you can do to leave a legacy for your family just in case something happens to your main source of income, period. I don't care what it is. You don't have to join Zach. I don't care what you do, but you better figure out something. You better figure it out, because guess what? It's not your job's responsibility to make sure that your family is financially set. It's not. You may think it is because you're trading time for dollars, but it's not their responsibility. It is your responsibility to figure out how to make that happen. Period. So again, guys, I went a little bit longer today, but hopefully you guys got some value from this. Day number 2, Dominate Social Media Video Challenge. Today's topic is why I started a home-based business. That's my reason why you're going to see the rest of my team members all day long posting their video on why they started their home-based business, guys. But I highly recommend you get plugged in. Get plugged into one of my team members, guys. Figure out what they're doing. Get excited. Let's leave a legacy for our family so we do not die leaving debt to our family. All right? This your boy Zak Shahid, broadcasting live from Shahidville. That's your live Zach Fact. That's day number 2. I am out. Holla at your boy. Peace.